Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play some more Factorio. So we are back, and we had finished our research last time. Yes, we're all into advanced oil processing now. So last time we've been pretty busy, actually. We got our oil production up and running over here. So we're producing, right now, just petroleum. We're taking that petroleum, we're creating cheese, well, it's sulfur, and plastics over here. And then we brought it all up here, and then we started to work on our new stuff up here. So I guess we started over here. So we got advanced circuits here, we got engines here, and we upgraded our electronic circuits here, just doubled it basically. And that was pretty much it. I haven't really done anything else besides that. Off camera though, I did get a little busy. We went ahead and upgraded all our turrets to the outside. So I took all the turrets in the center here. You don't see any, this is the turret radius, right? So no more inside. I took down everything in here. Well, I built the wall first, but I built a wall all the way around the perimeter instead. So that way we don't have to worry about it anymore. And we can kind of like focus, you know, on the outside. That way every time I came building, expanding, I don't place more. And because of that, I ended up with 114 extra turrets in my inventory. Yeah, so we actually saved turrets. Not only that, it's all piercing rounds. 25 ammo in every single one. Which is more than enough to defend off a couple of waves, if that becomes an issue. That's more like a later thing, but we're getting close to this guy here, right? So we might start eventually touching these guys, and then so obviously we got to be somewhat prepared for the day when that comes. And then I might have to put, you know, obviously I'll go over and be like, okay, we're getting attacked over here quite a bit. Then I'll put some more, you know, ammo in it, or even reinforce that wall more. But keep in mind, we're doing a lot more damage too, because we keep doing the upgrades for the ammo, right? So we got 8 plus 4.8, right? So that's actually really nice. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. So before we begin, I'm not sure how our power is going to do in the long run. I think it might be time to upgrade our power. That being said, I probably don't even have a lot of coal here to power two arrays of the power plants completely, but I do want to, yeah, this is just a little area here, but I do want to get that up and running just so that way we have extra power. Plus we have this little line here that helps us with extra oomph if we need to. So yeah, I want to get this done today. So let's go over here. You really not let me over there, will you? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to start... well, you know what? I know what I'm going to need, and I didn't even think of. 5, 10, 15, 20. There you go. So what we're going to do is we're going to do these guys again somewhere around here. There they are. We're going to set this just like we set up here. We're going to set it over here. We're going to put all 20 of them down here. We're not doing anything too fancy, just, you know, doing this again. And, yeah. I probably should do a little thing over here. Oh, you can get over there. Do I want to do it like right here? Probably. You could probably do this where it'll jump through here. There you go. Perfect. Yeah, that'll be good. That's the annoying side, but we can destroy that, and now we're screwed because that's, you know... We could do something like this instead. There you go. This actually... No, that's not going to be... Okay, we're good. Anyways, let's get these guys up and running. Perfect. So we have the burner ones in here. And then after we're done this, we're going to literally work towards our blue research. Our blue sciences. We pretty much done all the prereqs for it. So, yeah, it's actually pretty easy now, so... And then we're going to go with this. Oh, yeah, don't forget we put these guys in here. Just so you can fit the power in between. Oh, got an itchy eyeball. It's not actually itchy eyeball. Eyelid? Corner? What do I call it? The cornea? The cornea is not your actual... Is it the eye, or what's the bit, like, in between, like, the eye and the bump and all that stuff? That's what gets itchy at times. And you really should try not to itch it, because it's literally so sensitive. It just needs like a little hair. You could put like a piece of cotton enough to hit it and then cause a little, like, just a little thin, you know, cut that you wouldn't even see. And then it's like, ouch. Now I'm feeling it. Okay, so I think that's good. And then, of course, we're going to want to hook these guys up. Yeah, I want to do this, but I guess I have to go like... That's fine. You don't need to do that. You don't need it sticking out a mile, but there you go. So this is a good new array here anyways. And then we just got to give it some water, obviously. So we got our offshore pump here. Never works out for me. That's so rude. Okay, so we're going to put you to here. And you're in the way again. Funny how you do that. Poor thing. It's like, I just try to live my life. I guess I could just put it here now. Yeah. There we go. So that should be good for power for now. Now keep in mind, if I go too crazy, obviously, we can do up to 72 megawatts, but we probably don't have enough coal even going down the belt to do 72. But like if we needed a little burst here and there, things like that, we probably have enough to keep it going. But the patch is pretty small, and we're going to have to look into power in the future. So I want to get the blue research up and running. But obviously, I don't want to go too crazy in the blue research because we are technically running low on everything. On some of our stuff here, so we're going to be a little careful now. And then, talk about careful. We need to grab some basic resources for ourselves. Perfect. What don't I need on me right now? I could use some more of this. No, let's get rid of some of this wood anyways. Now we get some stuff going here. Even like I'm out of like inserters. I'm like basically just out of everything at this point. We've used quite a bit, so let's go grab ourselves a few things here because we're gonna need more anyways for it. Okay. Grab a couple of inserters here. And how's our gears? I want some gears? Might as well grab some gears. What about circuits? Yeah, we really are low on stuff. Guess we're gonna go a little bit more. Trying to get... no, I want to see that, but I want to go up. There you go. That's good enough. We'll get the systems all screaming up again. And then, oh yeah, I wanted some gears here. Perfect. Perfect. And then I should have put some of those turrets away, but whatever. Okay. I'm pretty happy with that. So let's get this started. So we're going to start up here. We're going to start producing the blues. And then I know the turrets are up here somewhere. So, oh yeah, there they go. So they start up there. So I'm going to start this up here, around here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Is that 24? It is 24 on the dot. Okay, so then we can start on this side here, and we're going to set you to blue, obviously. Perfect. Okay, and then, yeah, these guys will take a while. It'll probably take, like, quite a long... 24 freaking seconds. There's probably a reason why we're doing 24 of them in a ratio here. Wow, okay, so that's crazy when you think we needed only 10 of the reds to give you an idea. But, yeah, no, it takes a lot freaking longer, so... the way we're doing it ratio-wise is we're doing 2.5 science packs, 2.5 per... Oh, yeah, they do 2 here, too. But, yeah, the idea is we're doing 2.5 per second, yeah. So, or sorry, no, we're doing 1 per 2.5, I believe. I think, yeah. Something like that. You have to believe me. Okay, sulfur, advanced circuits, and the motors. So all those are going to come somewhere around here. Here's your guys here. Here's those guys. I don't want to go backwards on these, even though you probably should. I think what we're going to do is we're going to bring these over here, and then I'm going to just find a way to get these guys going here. So I'm going to go like this. Oh, yeah, keep in mind... It's not a big deal, but yeah, keep in mind you just set the turrets all to one side, right? So it's like, there you go. So what I'm gonna do is, yeah, I'm gonna go like this. There you go. It's gonna use both sides of that now. Awesome. This will be a dink, but whatever, it doesn't matter. So I'm gonna use both sides of that, and then we can bring these all the freaking way over here. Might take me a couple hours to make it to the other end. I love this, but like it's a thing that you're not going to do it. Well, I mean, later on you might want to upgrade it, but this is why I'm sticking with gray, right? Like the crappy one, not even doing blue or yellow yet. So like, you know, we have to do a lot of infrastructure upgrades to want to like increase this production later on. So that's kind of the beauty of this. We don't have to worry. So there you go. So we got motors and that done. Boom. The last one is sulfur, and then we're done. So in the end, that was not hard at all. And we're going to probably want to come up where plastic came out, basically. So here's plastic here. And that's, yeah, so probably on the other side of plastic I would go. You're probably going to want to measure it up here. Hopefully I have enough of this. So I'm going to just, yeah. I'm going to just go like this for now. I'm hoping I'm not too close to... Because if I'm side by side of another one, that's kind of like screwing it up. Oh, crap. That is literally screwing it up. I think I just did exactly what I didn't want to do. Sometimes it's best to do it the other way. Because it was fine, you know, up until this point where it's going down here and it's like right beside that, so... Yeah, let's do it like that. Hoping I'll get enough. Make it all the way there, but... So then we just go all the way down. Now don't forget sulfur is a little higher than the plastic. Oh. There you go. So we're gonna just go over here now. Finally get that sulfur picked up. Yeah, I guess we never even put it on a belt or anything like that yet. You want to do this? I guess we're gonna go like... Hello, there you go. We'll do the silly thing again. That's what I like doing, right? So, there you go. I mean, technically you can do that, but you can't, you know. Anyways, okay, so we're gonna grab you. How fast are you anyways? I think we definitely want to use blues on this then. Beautiful. Okay. Okay. Oh. That's a naughty thing. That's because we ran out of the belts, obviously, so... We're really out of stuff, but yeah, there you go. Beautiful. Okay. Awesome. That'll bring up that up top. That's great. We're going to grab some more belts for ourselves again. We're going through it like candy. Another one of these, to be fair. Oh. Ah. We just have to finish up the top here. And then we're going to have to bring it... I guess that's another thing you have to do, too. Don't forget, we have to bring it all the way down here now. So our science comes all the way here. The good news is we actually can tap into it way freaking up here, which is actually really awesome. We're probably going to come down here and then on the other side, I'm guessing. We'll see, but... It does work out anyways because of that. So yeah, we can get you guys started over here. Perfect. Yeah. Be jerk. Okay. Oh, I never do things right sometimes. I have to take all these out because they're going to be all... Actually, they're all on the right. I could have done one on the left, but... I realize I want my other thingies here still, so... Oh, yeah, that one's actually wrong. Oh, yeah, you don't even have enough of these right now. Okay, so we're going to get these guys pulled here. There you go. Yeah, I realized in the end I screwed up, didn't get that done yet, so... Go. Go. We can put some lights in here, which we got none sitting here. Don't really have room. I guess on this side you do, but... Up there. I saw a light go off down there, so I think we have a light over there, but not here. Oh yeah, there's some there. Aye. There you go. Blue research is on the go here. So, I was thinking we can now just take this. And yeah, bring it like this, basically. Bring it home. And then I was thinking basically what we could do here is just go like this. Boom, done. And there we have it, my friends. Blue freaking research fully done. Now, like I said, I don't want to like overdo it. I want to let it catch up a bit too. I want to do a wee bit of research, but at the same time, I need to let it kind of work itself. Crazy enough, though, I think all of it's running at once right now, so... I mean, we did mathematically do it so it can keep up to it, but rather, you know, I don't know if our copper and our iron and even coal for power and other stuff will keep up in the end, but right now it will. But yeah. Very cool. And by the way, that 2.5, I think 1 per 2.5 seconds or whatever, that would be, I guess that would be set for... or is it 2.5 of them a second? It might be 2.5 of them a second. I don't know. I have to do the math in my head here. Well, yeah, that would be for the other thing anyways, yeah. It's based on these ones, so... Or, sorry, the yellow ones. Anyways, it should be fine. But yeah, very freaking cool. So there's some of the first blues coming in, and then of course they're gonna come in there. I can't see them the way we've done the radar. We might need to consider putting power or something up here. To be fair, I got these guys too. I should probably start looking into doing. Because these are pretty nice because they got range to them. It's not like I need that even anyways. I need it from time to time, not all the time, so using something like this would actually probably be even smarter. Oh. Now imagine I was smart and did this first, these poles, and then had it all, you know, mathematically set. My downside is it's not gonna fit here now, so you have to keep that in mind. You messed it up, so I guess it doesn't have to be perfect. Oh no, we're not doing it here. Why would I do it like that? Yeah, you can just connect to this stuff. There you go. Keep going here. Doesn't have to be perfect, but this way we can at least get some radars put in and keep an eye on things as well, so. Especially the borders where you can't see, right? I like the little animation on the right. You can see the thing going further. The further we stretch, right, it changes the cable. Pretty cool. Okay, then these guys are going down. The what? Oh, son, you did not make all these even. Don't have to be, but just interesting. If I ever put a wall down, I might want to make them more even, but. Or am I keeping on? I might be just slipping. Yeah, because I keep getting hit on stuff, so maybe that's me and not actually thinking it's not, you know? I didn't expect to go all the way around, to be fair. It just ended up being the task we've chosen now. Frig, this is so big. Didn't realize we went so far here over time. That's off too, right? Oh yeah, you got off on that one. Sounds so dirty. I don't know if I'm doing it with the turrets too from time to time, or if it's just me drifting when I'm placing this. I'm sure some of the turrets aren't perfect. I'd be shocked if I did that good of a job, you know? There you go. Good. Okay, just keep going here. These are the kind of things I do sometimes off camera, but, you know, I'm kind of waiting for the blue research to kind of pick up a bit here for us, so this is the kind of stuff I do now. Yeah, come on. Yeah. Nice thing now it's attached to here too, which is pretty cool. Okay, so I don't have enough of these. Oh wow, we really don't have enough of them. Okay, let's get some more materials anyways. I guess steel? No, what did we run out of? Copper, finally. Feels a bit weird. That being said, I hardly fill copper up in my inventory because how little we ever run out on it. There you go. We should probably get some more radars made here. I don't want to put too many up, but obviously we're going to need some, so. Then we're just going to finish these up and join them up top, and then we're good. There you go. Perfect. We're probably almost there, too. Oh. Oh, well, that worked out. No. One big circle here soon. Gotta love all the things in the way here. We did it. Okay. Awesome. So obviously we're going to have some radar coverage issues around here anyway, so this is one of the reasons why I wanted to get some of these put done. Then we can match them up here. I don't need to go too crazy, but I want to match some of them up, obviously. Probably best to do the ups and downs first, to be fair, because then it's not so messy, but yeah. They might not, yeah, I was going to say, they're not going to overlap now. You're going to have a weird gap. Shame on you. There you go. There you go. Yeah, that's, I had a feeling that was exactly what was going to happen there, so that's why I mentioned you might want to, you know, I don't really care going all around. I'll do the rest after probably, but I just wanted to fix in this gap that I haven't been able to see. It's been actually very annoying, so now that we can look at it, that's awesome. Yeah, right here, I guess. I don't know. You look here like you have a gap here, so I'll just put one here. Yeah. Not so bad. You can take this little punk out. Like, you could probably keep going and you still would win here. This you might not, because, yeah, it gets pretty far. Oh, no, it does work there. There you go. Oh, keep in mind, because it's on the freaking tip, if you want to keep enjoying the tip and just the tip, yeah, obviously get the point. So you gotta put this guy over here, I guess, if you want to keep him somewhat in the normal. Yeah, I'm gonna change it up there. Like, if it's not gonna really change it here, you can keep him there. There you go. I literally says, oh, I can do for this later, but I guess we're doing this together. This is gonna be kind of cool, though, how much we'll be able to see now. That's the exciting part of this, I think, is just, you know, the having so much coverage now. So I don't want to go too up. Oh, you're fine there. I'd say just go this one here. Maybe I'll go here because it looks like we're going to squish that other one in there anyway, so I might as well, you know, just enjoy some extra coverage there. There's a bit of overlapping is kind of good. Especially since you're kind of gonna do it here anyways. I think. Felt like it was like a lot closer, to be fair. There you go. So you gotta keep this on this level if you wanna. Cool. Crazy enough, we got stuff up here anyways. I'll probably fix it up anyways, but yeah. There you go, right here. Old ancient radars I had placed down. I always wish the radars were a bit bigger, but I mean, then there's probably logistics to it too, you know what I mean? But it is kind of fun being able to scan out 1,000,000 miles out too for fun, you know? Okay, we're almost done, my friends. And you can be like, thankfully. You just watched the guy for 30 minutes place down radars. We got the blue science done, so that was good. We're going to do some research here, but we're going to check it out, see how much we have. Ready? Okay, here we go. So, same spot? Yeah. You're not going to change anything up here or down here? Good. There you go. We're almost done. We just need to place one more, and I think we have a full... You know, there might be something in the center, but... Should get a pretty good coverage then. Boom. Ta-da! Freaking awesome. There you go. We got a perfect, nice box around our base now. All on the outside. Plus, it's discovering new things on the edge, which is even cooler. It's been a pain in the ass. But yeah, perfect. That's what I wanted. Cool. Okay. Well, let's check out... let's literally check out our stuff here. So, how is the blue stuff going here? Not bad. We definitely have lots there. You can always check this too, right? So you could go like, oh, I want to check out the blue stuff here, and then do like the last hour here and say, oh, you made 800 and almost 840 there. So yeah, you could start some research related to that if you like. So we have braking force. That's for trains, which is great. Got the lasers, got all that fun stuff, which is going to be great. The thing I'd like to unlock if I can is tanks, but I think they're going to be more expensive than I realize. Because they're going to use, I think, oh, never mind. It's just military. I was going to say, do they require any... No, they don't special... There's nothing special. Just a freaking tank. We're doing it. So we're going to do you and then tanks. That's it. I'm not going too crazy here. I just want those two things done. That way we can enjoy literally smushing our enemies. There is not much more to say besides I just want to smush our freaking enemies. So we'll go to some bases, run them over, and be happy. Do. Okay, where's that repair kit, by the way? Okay, here you go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Or being happy is make sure you have enough repair kits here. Awesome. So obviously we're like one step closer to getting trains going. Depending on how much we get the tank stuff, it might even be next episode. Basically, where we're going to want to put an outpost is... Oh, of course we have... Look at that, 24 freaking mil. So more likely I want to set up iron first, and then I'm going to want to run up a coal. The problem is we found coal, but it's such a tiny amount right here. I haven't found a nice, decent coal. If I could find one just like on the outskirts of one of these, I'd actually rather go for that. I want a nice patch of coal because then I know we have a secure amount of coal for fuel. And then I can avoid solar panels for a bit. I always like trying to use fossil fuels in this game, obviously, to power our base. Now, we have uranium here, so we can go into, you know, things like... you know, nuclear power, things like that as well. But once again, the goal is personally for me to try to, you know, tap into that other market. So we'll see how it goes. I wanted to show you actually something here that I did, which I think you guys will like. Up here, yeah, here you go. Because I was taking all those turrets out and we had so much ammo in here, I put the firearm magazines in here, and because this guy can't, you know, because he fills in the blanks and they get compressed before he gets to touch them, I've been able to basically do this for a while now and get lots and lots of, get to reuse my old firearm magazines, which is really awesome. Now over here, I had set this up and then I took it off, but basically this is a filter, so I like to turn this on from time to time. And I'm going to do it now just because I'm going to want more ammo here. A good way to filter that out and get that. Now, you do have grenades, too. I don't remember how good they are. I feel like they're not really good, but... I mean, I could take some with me. Like, why not, right? I was like... Oh, I didn't want to take the walls with me. There you go. You can go a little... Oh, no, we got 100 perfect. Okay. I was going to say, I was just going to kick out whatever out of my inventory anyways, but there you go. We'll take a couple stacks of the grenades then, just because why not? Try that out. And then we're just waiting for the tank, so we'll just give it a minute. We'll come back. I just realized on the... Oh, yeah, when I hit my cut button for the OBS, it pauses the game. But as I realized, we can build the modular armor. I wasn't actually going to do that, but I realized there was a little bit of buff on acid. I don't think there's much outside of that. I don't know if there was anything else for, like, physical... Oh, it has 10 inventory slots. Screw that. I don't want that. Yeah, physical is the same and stuff, but... Yeah, basically the inventory slots and a little bit more acid resistance alone is a pretty good deal, I would say. I would grab that. These guys, we might need to grab more of these guys here for ourselves. But yeah, you can add things like night vision, solar panels, the battery, things like that. Wasn't planning to add really anything in there, but I mean, if you want it, if it's useful, it might be, you know, might be useful. I got solar panels, huh? So if you shift right click, I think, or something? No, that wasn't it. But just, how do I open this again? Right click? Oh, right click, yeah. Yeah, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 by 5. If you do something like energy shield, that's not going to hold. But you could do like a battery. You could do a solar panel. Yeah, so you could do that. I don't have any batteries made, so I'm not going to bother with that. Poison capsules are really freaking good with the worms. Eh. I'm okay with what we got. Okay, let's do this, my friends. So let's go ahead and build our first tank. We need lots of steel. We need some more engine units. Let's do that now. So we have those engines we had made here before. That's awesome. And then we got the steel here we can take. There you go. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, these don't have module, no. I'm thinking modded. I played so much modded over time, they had some module things. I think the Spidertron might be module, but don't hold me to it. I don't want to be shot. I never really got to... I've used it before. I think I've used it. But I didn't really get much use out of it. Let's put it that way. I could have gotten more out of it, that's for sure. Ah. There you go. We're set, my friends. So did we get lucky? We found coal yet? No. I'd probably like to go down south, potentially, to see if I can find coal. Now, this tank will run your ass over. Fair warning. Freaking fair warning there. Okay, there you go. Oh. There you go. But keep in mind, you might hit tab to change your weapon. And there we go, my friends. So we are in a friggin' tank. Feels okay-ish. You can hover over it to see 98. So it does use a bit of fuel. It's great for taking out trees. Even some stones, you wouldn't want to get too stuck because you will die fast. We're going to try to go over here. You want to be careful not to hit your oil, obviously, so we're going to try to sneak through over here, I think, so. And really, what I'm trying to do today is I might take out a nest with it, but my actual goal would be more to see if we can deal with, yeah, so if I hit 1, 2, yeah, this, okay. It would be to deal with some of the, there you go. It's to look for, sorry, my brain is being dumb. It's to look for coal. That's my goal, but I don't mind having a bit of fun with this. This will probably not work so well, but the tank will. I just don't think these will as much. Actually, oddly enough, do they buff this over time? I think poison capsules can be pretty awesome, but this is actually not so bad. Okay, well, now we know how to do this. You can run all these over, by the way. There you go. This guy you're going to have to deal with. And then there's a spitter. Boom! Okay, that was ridiculously good. And of course, you got to get out of your tank to repair. Later on, you can get drones and do them out there. I think they've made an option so you can turn off that too, so you don't have them like flying out all the time. I see more iron down here at least, but not what we're looking for. Here, I'll show you another method. I'll hold on to this in case I want these, but let's do the run over method now. There we go. Not as good as I was thinking, to be fair. Medium worms were probably not happy with that. I think in the end, I was shocked how well the grenades are early on. Oh. There you go. Now get out of the pile because you don't want to be standing there and get worm juice, but yeah. Not bad, my friends. I forgot I have the weapons on top too. I was like, how do I deal with the million biters fighting me? It's like grenades are the only method. I'm like, oh yeah. So if I were to pick a spot I would prefer to get coal from, it would be down here. In fact, if I could find an iron patch and a copper patch down here, that would be actually kind of a lot of fun. Because it's just, it might be further away, but at the same time you can, you know, build your rail in one direction to start with. It's a pretty nasty nest, by the way. Oh yeah, so here you go. You can just do this, right? I guess we decided to go all crazy. Oh, crap. Oh. There you go. Make sure you weave a bit here. I hit a rock, so we're going already pretty slow, and then I derped up and I hit a rock, so. Please. And don't forget, this got flamethrower, also you can make fuel for it. It's got cannon shells, one's explosive, one's piercing. Like, you can do a lot of damage with this thing. So just throwing grenades out the window and using the machine gun, I mean, that's pretty awesome. We're just weaving, basically. I think that's a really good way. Yeah, the machine gun does a lot of damage, to be fair. There you go. Awesome. Let's see, anything over here? Even knowing what's around this lake over time might be important for us. But yeah, coal is a interesting one so far here. Really don't want us to have any, apparently. Oh. Might as well finish these guys off first, just because you don't want to, like, drag them and have them chase you after. Okay. Go down a little further here, see if we can get lucky. Another nest here. Big nests. Yeah, the nests are going to get pretty big over time. I'd say that's a pretty damn big nest. Keep in mind you need to look on your fuel here. Fuel's not that great early on. Oh yeah, it has storage also. The vehicle had storage as well, by the way, but I wouldn't have taken the chance of storing too much on that. Even this I would want to take a chance just because, you know, the way I've been driving around. We'll lose it too fast, but let's see if we can grab this. Yeah, there you go. The copper is grabbed. How much is in there, by the way? 10 mil. Like, if we found a coal patch here, it would be like, honestly, this would be the Christmas day of we're doing it here kind of thing. Oh, gonna set my mouse over here. Now that we pissed them off over here, might as well go down here, see? You might as well wait for them because I don't like them staggering too much. There you go. Just want to find some copper. Or I'm gonna say copper again and again, aren't I? Freaking coal. Do it without aggroing them? I think so. Kind of silly RNG sometimes. It just doesn't work in your favor. The coal was probably going to spawn in a lake, and it's like, nope, we're sorry. What about, like, there hasn't been anything but desert everywhere? I'd like to talk about that. What's with those looks? I want to go down here if I can. Oh! We found it. There we have it, my friends. Frickin' hay. 18 mil. Yeah, this is where I want to do it. There you go. So we got coal, copper, iron, stone. We have it all in one little chunk. I like that. I like that a lot. That'll make making the rail system more enjoyable. I mean, it's enjoyable no matter what, but I like having like a targeted goal, I guess. There you go. I got a little stuck there. Now, your goal would be to clear out what we just out all the guys here so we can then build down here. I'm like, why is that not repair? And then I realize, I guess I'm sitting in it. I guess this one does get damaged if it sits in it. The car didn't, I don't think, but interesting. Oh yeah, before we go over there, a good time to update everything. There you go. There's a pretty big nest here, so all of it's pretty big coming up here. Whenever you weave, it's not so bad. There you go. We did it. Basically, we just keep doing this. Now, I ran out of the one thing, but I'll keep going here for a bit. Might as well. And then I'll keep cleaning it up off camera too a bit, so you honestly don't need to see me do this over and over and over, especially now being cheap here. Should have kept some just for terminating the guys behind me. Yeah, those guys get pretty bad. The grenades definitely helped. We'll finish this one up anyways, because we've already started. How much ammo do we waste? Yeah, like we're sucking down too much ammo too for it. For just a single base, I feel like that's just too much. There we go. Not bad, not bad. A little nest up here we can probably clear on our way back. And yeah, choo-choo trains next time. I'm excited for that. And I'll do a little scouting around the coal patch too, just to make sure, you know, we got everything around it. There might be a base right there, because obviously these are outposts. We're gonna have miners going. We're gonna create a whole bunch of, you know, upset biters if, you know, they're nearby. So we're gonna want to clear things a bit closer as well. So this is a nice small one. Small worm, small everything. Okay. More stone here if you need more. I feel like we got a decent amount, but if you need more, you got more. Oh. Might be a good opportunity too. You don't have to, but might want to update some of the stuff in here, right? Because these guys are set for the other ones, so do this. This will be good for a bit more oomph out of these guys. As you saw how awesome even our tank does. Our tank is pretty much like same as us, right? Like one of these turrets kind of thing. Might have a little bit more oomph, but the thing is it's pretty close to it. Except it's armored, obviously. But the amount of oomph it can do now shows like our upgrades are really working for our turrets. So like if we get attacked, like this thing is going to be pretty beefy. And they can't direct attack either in here. They have to like weave in the trees and stuff like that. But the point is this will hold its own for quite a bit. It would have to be some really insane attacks. So those spitters are a little bit of a bitch. They can get in there and do some range shots. These should hit them all just fine, but they can still get a couple shots off just because of range. If there's a mix of, you know, different types of biters, it can definitely make a mess, let's say. You think I can get through here? I didn't want to destroy this forest, but yeah. I actually kind of want to see the trees get destroyed naturally from pollution over time, to be fair. Beautiful. Now, we saw some research here anyways. There's braking force. Look at that. Uranium processing, advanced. So there's the electric ones here. I would say, if anything, I'm interested in inserter capacity bonus is always nice for stack inserters, because that's really good for the train stuff. So I would work on that. I don't know if it just opened up another one. No, purple, so that's later. And then what I would do is I would work on brake force here and brake force 2 again, and that's it. Yeah, something that can kind of run off camera while I just make sure I have a few things started for the thing. And then of course mining productivity, but I don't want to go too crazy, because once again we need to kind of like limit some of the stuff we're doing, because we are getting low on resources, so I don't want to go too crazy. So but there we go, home sweet home. So yeah, those poison capsules would probably be pretty good, by the way. So where are they? They're different icons. They were here. Oh yeah, they all are different. Yes, poison. So coal, steel, and electric circuits. That's interesting. So coal, steel, and electric circuits, eh? So we got coal here. I got electric circuits here. I think I would just steal from here and be lazy. Who wouldn't, right? So poison capsules. Here you go. You got your steel, your coal. Yeah, I mean, this is lazy, but I'm willing to do it. Or is it just too lazy? Is there a point where it's just too lazy? You know what I mean? I still got steel here. I got coal over here. I might just go over here for fun. You're still gonna have to bring some of this stuff over, right? But yeah, I would do something like this. Here you go. So this, you can grab from here. And then steel, you can come over here. Do that, but go. You got your steel here. And then you got to get your coal. Go. That was such a waste of materials, but it is what it is. Go. And then there you go. And you're gonna need another one of these anyways. And there you have it. And then we're gonna make a chest here. These do work really well. I'll show you probably an example next episode. And there you go. I did do poison, right? It'd be embarrassing if I did the wrong one. And of course up here where we're making all our ammo stuff, yeah, so don't forget to dump in the old ammo in here. And then we can go up here and pick up some of the new ammo. And then we're probably getting to the point where I might let it build up a bit more because we're going to be building out some outposts, obviously. But you probably want to stop that soon just because that's eating up a lot of that as well. So at least this part has been using that up. But yeah, either way, my friends, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, all that fun stuff. And we'll see wonderful people next time. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.